Resume is quite simply an advert to sell yourself to an employer, so your resume should be making you attractive, interesting, worth considering to the company, and so receive a job interview. Keep it simple. Now, what your resume include? First section. In the header, you will write your name and any contact details, email address, phone number, any other contact info. Writes it, if it will be helpful for you. Second section. Objectives. The CV objective, sometimes also referred to as CV personal profile, states, what is the next step in my career? This should be a short, concise statement that informs the employer what kind of position you are looking for. The type of position, the role, managerial, supervisor, contractor, should be included as well. If you are job hunting, it is a good idea to have several CVs with different profiles or objectives. For example, you can have a CV for a sales supervisor and the other for a shop floor manager. Your sales supervisor CV can highlight achievements in this area, and the CV would be tuned to that particular in terms of job descriptions and achievements. Then, type about your education and start with the most recent. List all of your qualifications in this section. Include all of your education, including certifications from non-academic institutions, especially those that are related to the job vacancy. If you have more work experience than qualifications, put your work experience before your qualifications. If you have any experience, type company name, company address, job title, start date, end date. Type your job responsibilities. Type any awards you have at your skills, like computer skills, language skills, possession of a driving license, your interest. Optional other information. It is up to you whether to include this, but it can be helpful if there are gaps in your CV. If you had a career break because you were caring for children or elderly relatives, make this a positive thing. Think about the skills you used doing this. If the job you're applying for is different from what you've done in the past, explain why you're interested in the new type of work. References. It's good to have 2 or more people who can provide a work or personal reference. Ideally, one should be your most recent employer. If you haven't worked for a while, it could be someone who has known you for a long time. It should be someone who can comment on your qualities in relation to the job. You should ask the person to agree to this beforehand. Ask a friend or relative to read through your CV to make sure it's accurate and shows your skills in a positive way. Thanks, Jobs Banks.